The meeting was just awful. My manager sat there scrolling through their phone while I tried explaining how swamped I am. When I mentioned needing more time for the Wilson project, they just waved it off and said, "Everyone's busy," like that fixes everything. I don't even think they were listening.
Right now, you feel very spread thin and unheard, unsupported, even.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's like I'm invisible or something. I keep trying to reach out for help, explain how overwhelmed I am, but it's like I'm talking to a wall. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just not cut out for this anymore.
Hello there. We are MiniWorlds, and welcome to the first look at our revolutionary VR and AI powered training system. This demo features our active listening beta, a fully interactive training simulation designed to help trainees practice and refine their active listening skills. The application can run on a wide range of devices, from MetaQuest VR headsets to laptops and even smartphones, making it accessible and easy to deploy across teams. The goal of the simulation is to help trainees master the art of giving full attention, showing understanding, and responding thoughtfully during real-life conversations. It's worth noting that this demo represents just one possible use case. The system itself is entirely modular, adaptable to virtually any training scenario across any industry. What you're about to see highlights the potential of combining AI and VR to create immersive and measurable learning experiences. The video begins by showing how the virtual reality headset is managed remotely via an online dashboard. This ensures that users undergoing training don't need any prior experience with VR controls. Facilitators can guide everything from a central interface. The training scenario unfolds at a water cooler, where a colleague begins venting frustrations about a meeting. The goal is to apply key active listening skills: paying close attention, reflecting understanding, identifying facts and feelings, showing empathy and acceptance, and avoiding roadblocks like giving advice or jumping to solutions. The simulation responds dynamically and naturally to the trainee's input, using gamified elements to signal progress and reinforce successful responses. So let's get started. First, we'll navigate to the Headsets tab in the sidebar. Here, we can view all connected devices in our network, whether they're headsets, smartphones, or other supported hardware. In this case, we only have one Meta Quest 3 headset connected. To begin, we select a trainee from the drop-down list. Followed by the specific training simulation. Once that's done, we simply click Launch to initiate the session. From the control window, we have a few key options. We can start the simulation, terminate it, or view the trainee's real-time point of view via the meta casting window. For this demo, we won't be showcasing the live POV feature, as we'll be using a pre-recorded session captured directly through the headset. With the headset on and the application running, we're ready to start the simulation.
I've had it. There aren't enough hours in the day to do what they expect. There are so many demands and so much busy work. I always feel like I'm a week behind. I'm going nuts.
You sound incredibly overwhelmed by all the work on your plate.
Yes, that's exactly it. I'm drowning here and it feels like nobody gets it. Just today, my manager dumped 3 more urgent projects on me. How am I supposed to handle all of this? It's like they think I'm some kind of machine.
You just can't seem to cope with all his demands.
No, I really can't. And you know what's worse? I keep trying to keep up, to prove I can handle it all, but I'm just getting more and more behind. Every time I think I'm catching up, there's another urgent project waiting.
You just can't keep up, can you?
No, I really can't. Every time I finish one thing, three more tasks appear. I used to be good at my job, but now I feel like I'm failing at everything. The meeting was just awful. My manager sat there scrolling through their phone while I tried explaining how swamped I am. When I mentioned needing more time for the Wilson project, they just waved it off and said, "Everyone's busy," like that fixes everything. I don't even think they were listening.
Right now, you feel very spread thin and unheard, unsupported, even.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's like I'm invisible or something. I keep trying to reach out for help, explain how overwhelmed I am, but it's like I'm talking to a wall. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just not cut out for this anymore.
And with all the existing work already on your plates, it's easy to understand why you feel so overwhelmed.
Finally, someone who gets it. The workload was already impossible, and now with these new projects, what's really getting to me? I keep saying yes to everything because I don't want to let anyone down, but I'm just letting myself down instead. You know what? Maybe this isn't just about the workload. I think I'm really upset because I've let myself become this people pleaser who can't say no. I keep taking on more work because I'm afraid of disappointing people, but I'm only disappointing myself. I guess I'm not just overwhelmed by work. I'm overwhelmed because I keep saying yes when I should be saying no. You know what? I think I finally see what I need to do. I'm going to start setting boundaries. Schedule a proper meeting with my manager to discuss realistic workload expectations. No more saying yes to everything. It's time I started respecting my own limits.
And you think setting boundaries and having an open and honest discussion with your manager that might help lessen the workload and might help you feel less overwhelmed.
Yes, you really understand what I'm getting at. Having someone actually hear me out like this, it's making things clearer. Maybe if I had set these boundaries earlier, but you're right. An honest discussion about realistic expectations might be exactly what I need. At least then I won't be silently drowning anymore.
Well, it sounds like you have a plan.
I do, don't I? Just talking this through has helped me see things more clearly. I need to stop being everyone's yes person and start being my own advocate. I'm going to have that conversation with my manager first thing tomorrow. You know what? For the first time in weeks, I actually feel like I can handle this. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing what's realistic and reasonable. I'm going to be okay. I just need to stick to my plan and remember that setting boundaries isn't being difficult. It's being professional.
Now that the training session has concluded, the simulation is terminated directly from the dashboard, and the AI begins generating the evaluation report. This typically takes just a few seconds. By navigating to the Users tab and selecting Reports, we can view all of the trainees' recorded sessions. Once ready, clicking the link opens the report in a new tab. This AI-generated document evaluates the session based on 4 key criteria. Number 1. Did the listener pay attention? Number 2. Did the listener hear both facts and feelings? Number 3. Did the listener reflect understanding accurately? And finally, number 4. Did the listener express empathy and acceptance? Each criterion is scored out of 25, followed by a breakdown of strengths, areas for improvement, and actionable tips. The AI behind the report is trained on expert-level active listening techniques to ensure accuracy and insight. The analytics dashboard presents these scores visually, both at an individual and group level. Facilitators, team leads, or HR professionals can get an instant overview of trainee progress, spot trends, and identify areas needing attention. All visualizations are customizable to suit your organization's needs. Zooming into a specific trainee reveals detailed individual analytics, ideal for tailoring feedback and support. Each trainee has their own panel where you can add or edit details, manage enrollment, and access full training history. From there, it's easy to view previous reports or even revisit the entire conversation from any session by clicking View Dialogue. This level of transparency supports in-depth coaching and performance tracking. This active listening beta showcases what's possible when immersive VR is paired with intelligent AI, all wrapped in a user-friendly and scalable system. What you've just seen is only the beginning. If you can imagine it, we can build it. Fully customized, integrated, and ready to transform how training works for your organization.